Contact Earth. So, elevator, communication room. No calls available. We need to call Earth. We need to build a second Rapidium arc. Oop, Agatha. She's our new boss, right? Report the situation.
Hello? This is Jan Dolsky.
Jan, you're alive. Well, thank goodness. We'd lost hope completely. Now, let's get you out of there. I want a full rundown of the situation.
There was a sandstorm and all kinds of trouble. But I'm back online, and I think I'm finally at my destination. Are you in charge of the rescue now?
Yes, I am. Dr. Maxwell will not be a problem anymore.
It won't be a problem
He's been
anymore.
discharged from his duties with immediate effect.
He got fired.
What about Lucas?
Mr. Pena displayed a reprehensible lack of loyalty to his employer, and he will suffer the consequences. For the time being, we've cut all communications with his station. A replacement is on the way. Of course, he'd been Maxwell's close associate for a long time. We could have predicted that if one goes astray, the other would follow. In a way,
Holy do not have
I can imagine how
48,000
dealing
channel
with
points.
both of them might have had a seductive
Oh, boy.
effect on you. But personally, I have to say, it breaks my heart that you let them pull you into that lunacy.
Maxwell saved my life.
Maxwell saved my life. Without his help, there'd be no Rapidium for you to retrieve.
Let's leave those explanations, feasible or not, for later. The details of your mission will be subject to a thorough investigation, and I'm sure you'll get a chance to speak up for yourself. You should know, however, that Dr. Maxwell was trying to use you and the success of your mission to revive a regrettable procedure.
Credible or unorthodox?
Really? Or maybe it was simply too unorthodox for the corporation?
No, of course. He probably presented himself to you as a benevolent protector of humanity.
Actually, he kind of did the
Told you
opposite.
the truth about why we shut down his hideous experiments.
Ian Lucas shared a theory about it.
Let me guess. Was it a heart-wrenching tale of how the corporation didn't acknowledge a true genius?
Can you just tell me your version?
It's not a version. It's what actually happened. Facts easily verifiable, if you ever had the need to do it. Of course, the details of the case have never been disclosed to the public. No wonder. It would make the company look very bad if it ever got out.
So what happened?
One of Maxwell's test subjects, a soldier, ran away from his lab and committed suicide in one of our offices.
That's
Although
extreme.
the word suicide doesn't quite give the act proper justice. He basically ripped himself to pieces with his bare hands. People were watching. Security cameras caught it. Otherwise, I would never have believed it.
What? But why?
Exactly. Why? Turns out there was a lot going on in Maxwell's lab we didn't know about. He altered people's minds as if they were machines. Made them switch personalities. Enforced inconsistent memories on them, only to erase them and try again. Every time,
Right.
the procedure left a trace in those soldiers' minds. Left them more and more confused about who they are. His documentation revealed horrendous things. Records of overlapping flashes from contradictory realities. Nightmares, panic attacks, identity disorders. None of it ever reported by Maxwell. He kept the truth hidden so that he could continue his work, no matter what the cost. Driven by some irrational obsession to enhance the human cognitive system.
Interesting. Game could avoid these
Maybe
things.
if he had Rapidium, he could avoid harming people. He wanted to carry out his experiments by creating alters of a patient, instead of overriding a person's mind.
Alters? So that's what you call those copies of yourself you've created? It is a prohibited act. both by law and the rules of bioethics. But I know you were coaxed to do it. And whatever your true
Against the law on
motives,
Earth,
it did help you
law on
secure
this planet.
Rapidium.
I make the
That's
law.
why I am giving you a chance to redeem yourself. Forget about Maxwell. Wipe the slate clean. From now on, you're to follow my instructions closely. Mine and only mine. And we'll have no secrets from each other anymore. Do we have a deal?
Just get me out of here.
Of course. I'll need you to do
Of
two
course she
things
does.
for me. One, construct a beacon for the rescue ship so that they can locate you precisely.
And two?
Two is a little more complicated. You see, the rescue team cannot find out about your alters, as you call them.
What? Why?
Safety reasons. You know how it is. The more pairs of eyes see
She's
them, the
trying to
more
cover it
mouths
up.
will need to be controlled. And if the public is to be informed about this byproduct of your mission, it is best that it happens by means of an official corporate communication channel. It's enough that your ex-wife knows, and now also Dr. Paulson, it seems.
Let's not get.
I'd prefer it if we didn't touch on personal matters.
So you think this is not my problem? Lena getting one of our top bioengineers to help you cure those creations of yours.
I never asked for that.
Don't worry. We'll keep them both out of the way during your trial. But trust me, it's better for everyone if no more people find out. So, you'll have to smuggle your alters onto the ship somehow.
How am I supposed to do that?
Remember, the rescue team will be fully committed to retrieving Rapidium. They do not expect to find anyone other than you down there. So all you need to do is be smart about it and use their distraction to your advantage. Fail to fulfill those conditions and I cannot guarantee the safety of your companions.
Seriously?
I've received information about the time of the rescue ship's arrival. They will land just before the sun rises on your planet. So, it will
That's
need
what I
a
thought she was gonna
swift
say,
and
too.
well-organized boarding procedure. I'll contact you again shortly before they arrive. Start with setting up that beacon, and let's make history together, Jan.
It's just me, or she seem less trustworthy than even Maxwell was. He wants to cover it up so that way, if news of these altars shows up, the company can control it. Apparently, Maxwell was tormenting and torturing people. Maybe off. I sooner trust the part of Taco Bell. I know, right? I wonder if there's a way to not do it. Got stuff broke all over the ship. Assignments. Let's see here. Base maintenance. Doctor. Base maintenance. Botanist. Workshop U. Production. Workshop. What do we need for the... We're gonna need 50-50. That's actually really cheap. So sell all this. Keep working on that. I'll go out and get enough stuff to... Actually, let's fix this. Zubat.
Looks like we're running out of radiation filters.
Fix that. Let's go outside and start getting some resource set up. See what's going on outside. Whoa. Is that a tree? Alright, so go map. Got stuff all over the place. So let's go. That might be some bio. Here.
I'm done. Should I do this now? Those rocks, they're shaped like trees. What are they really?
We can start turning this into metal too now, I believe. lot of anomalies here. They're getting bigger too. Organics, perfect. Let's deal with this guy first. Oh, that's a big one. That's to you. Go. Let's go way down. A bunch of these guys. The upgrade to our illuminator has been doing wonders. Let's make sure. Make a beacon already. Kitchen. Let's see here. Refinery. Metals. Mechanics. Don't have enough food, so we'll have him finish food. We'll send him over there. Where is... Let's not extract that yet. Let's see if we can find the actual spot to put our extractor. That will be significantly faster. There's your forest. Another big. Start looking for our organics. Get the scanner for. Probably gonna be over here. Okay, it's over here. Close. This way. See if we can find this as quick as possible. See if we can get a record for how fast we get everything. Ah, got it. Now we need to build this. We need our metals, mining, and some non-metals. Here somewhere. Right there. Now we need to connect this back to the base with our pylons, which always work perfectly. And are never horrible. Being set through there. Try and see. Don't get blocked. Don't get blocked.
Should I do this now?
Okay. Yes. Ah, I can't see through. Dang it. That means we're gonna have to go that way instead. Against the that one. We're gonna need the first one up here then. Really, you can connect right there. It's right there. There we go. But through the evil things. Ow. That was bad. You not go this way. Way. Disregard that. We are not going this way. sip. Listen here, Redbeard. See what you made me do? I walked into the bad guy because I'm taking a sip. Here. It is right here. Okay. Alrighty then, so we need to send it up here, which is complicated because it was the first stop it attached was right there. Good catch on your EV, by the way. Here. Place it anywhere right here and get connection. Can do it. Probably could if we had it down there, because we don't. Right there. There. And if we go through, hopefully, it will shine through. It's not going to shine through. Well, this is going. Go up higher. Anyone else wish Pokemon were real? Life would be very interesting if Pokemon were real, considering how terrifying some of their stats are when you read
that light. I need to get there.
Well. I think I could send it up to here. Down there, maybe? Let's see. Wrong button. I stick this up here. Yes, I can. Let's set that one right there, and then let's see if we can get one to connect to that. So that would be nice. Jump this whole thing. Take this. This. Get one to connect to both. So we're gonna have to do. Okay, so we're gonna do a basic tower then. Connect to this one. And we're gonna do an advanced tower. Actually, we don't need to. We can just do a basic one. Look at this. Okay. And then we should be able to connect this to our ship. Be a little bit more terrifying, but I'd love to have my own Eevee. Yes, Eevee would be a fun one. I saw, I think it was probably AI generated, but it was a TikTok of someone that had an Eevee like it was an actual puppy, and it was like jumping on the bed and making little squeaky noises. It was very cute. Now, should be able to, yes, just like that. Connected.
Should I do this now?
Sure, you can go to the advanced organic stuff for now. That's connected. Let's go. That's everything that's that way. There's no other way to go there. Now let's go this way. We've got, it's 4 o'clock. We got a little bit of time before it's nighttime. Let's see if there's anything worth looking at over here. If we see a time bubble, we're just going to turn around and come back. Ooh, radiation's really high right now.
Tire tracks. It must be the tour vehicle.
You want to see on this one?
At least I know which way they went.
Our radiation is shockingly high. Let's check this out. Back. That's metals. More metals over here is a question. Our radiation is probably high because we keep have a side X like I said. We have metals right there. That's the next important one we need is metals. Let's see. Get this real quick. More blobbies here. Okay, let's get sensor. Oop, oop, oop. Where are we looking? We're looking that way. We're gonna be up there. Check as we go. Get up there from here? Yes. Ow. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. Got radiated and lost a day. Damn it. Yes, I know. Saved by the altars.
You do know we're running out of radiation
Long
filters.
day, huh?
Oh, we're running out of radiation filter. Very much, Doctor. Give him the mug.
Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and, I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Huh. I remember that mug. Not bad for an amateur, right? It's the imperfections that make it perfect. Thank you.
Ooh, wanted to
I
talk.
wanted to talk. Are you feeling better about your memories? Yeah, almost. I've been thinking about all this. The purpose of my life. I have to say it's not easy, even if you give it time. And there's one thing that could help me feel more grounded. My tattoo. Remember? First thing I noticed when I woke up. I'm really missing it. Do you think there's a way I could recreate it?
Sure.
I'd love to get me a tattoo as well, but do you seriously think I'd know how to do it? I mean, I'm useless at drawing. Besides, you don't really think we have the proper equipment in here. Come on, Jan. You're being creative about a lot of things in here. And I'm sure some of us know how to draw. It's not just any tattoo.
We think botanist
It was
knows how to
part of my
draw.
identity, and I feel incomplete without it. What was it? Sisyphus. The Greek hero who rolled a stone up a hill over and over again.
I can see why.
I can see why you identified with him. Being a medical aid worker in a hunger-stricken region must have been tough. I did identify with him, but for a different reason.
Every time.
You see, my life took the form of repetitive cycles too, just
I
like
try to
his.
be insightful with them. They don't like it.
For some time, I felt I was making a great effort rolling that stone up the hill, gaining ground in the everlasting race to become a better man, when suddenly something would always happen to diminish all those efforts. Make me loathe myself again. Drop that stone back to the foot of the hill. Damn. You're haunted by the same insecurities as the rest of us. You say I should be proud of saving Mom's life. What if I told you there was nothing noble about what I did? What do you mean?
We read that in his
One
life.
day, out of the blue, Dad just appeared in my office. I was a young doctor then, and we'd been estranged for years. Turned out Mom wasn't feeling well. And since there was a long waiting line to a specialist, he thought he could use my connections. Just like that. You know our parents couldn't afford private health insurance, and going through the public system would take ages. So, Father thought I could sweet talk a senior doctor or two. Huh. I'm amazed the old man cared for her after all. You know, maybe he thought it would be a good opportunity to order me around again. I didn't become a doctor to make my parents happy. I wanted to follow Edgar's suit. Be true to his ideals. He was the one who raised me. I was working for a community hospital, and I promised myself to be unbiased, never to put any patient before another, no matter how unwanted or self-destructive they were. But I broke that promise. I did exactly what I swore I'd never do. I failed them. And I failed myself. Are you out of your mind? You saved her life. How can you feel guilty for that? When someone ODs in front of you, and you give them a shot of naloxone on time, that's when you saved their life. The doctors who treated her saved her life. All I did was go to dinners and play a few rounds of golf with people whose work ethic I despised. Of course, I was glad she lived, but still, I felt so weak, so worthless. Edgar never said anything, but he was disappointed with me, all right. That's why you went away to the other side of the world? To prove that you were strong? I was confused, and I wanted to feel free from any personal obligations, feelings, judgments. But I fell in love with the mayor's wife. She was the head of the charity organization I worked for. Long story short, I ended up destroying a family and blowing up a respected charity, so there you have it. The walking ideal.
The doctor's a little heavy.
Okay. I think I can see the pattern you're talking about. Rolling the stone up the hill, only to drop it just below the summit. Imagine carrying all that guilt inside of you just to learn that the only positive outcome of it all, Mom's life, ain't even true.
The only positive outcome.
Just give me my Sisyphus back, okay?
Sisyphus hat. If I do that, ask the other altars about tattoos. Craft a tattoo machine. Hey, botanist. You look like a drawing person. Got tickets for Sunday as well, so we'll see you guys there. Nice. We're going to be going early, like we usually do. We'll go about 10, I believe, and then we'll wander fair. Then we'll eat lunch, and then we'll go on the rides, and then we'll probably go home about 3, give or take. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer.
So, the doc wants me to recreate his missing tattoo, but
yeah, we'd
I'm
be
not
happy
sure
to
how
see
to
you
go
guys there.
about it. You think you could help? It should portray the Greek hero Sisyphus. Oh, the one who rolled a rock up the hill incessantly. Not bad for a tattoo. I'm not a professional artist, but I wasn't bad at art in school, so I suppose I could give you a simple design. Or maybe the others have more experience in graphic stuff. You could ask around.
It's Mega Gyro Threads. Yeah, definitely. I'll help with that. Doctor, where is... Scientist still out at the organics outpost? No. Let's see. Everything's fixed now, so... Doctor can go back to the workshop. Research. What do we have to research? That yet. Can't do that. That. Need enrichment. Do the no more thing. Or that. So we'll have him work on that. That for now. Might as well. About the only things we've got left. Low on food again, which is fine. Hey, tattoo machine. That as well. And the beacon. Both of those going. Back to the airlock again. Let's see if we can get back to our metal deposits. That going. Metals and bio are always the most. See if we can get those up and go. Plus, I think if we go this way, eventually, this way, we're going to find our technician, which is what we're looking for. Do that next. Try not to just run right into every
Detectors and cargo left.
anomaly we.
Maneuvering here must have been a nightmare.
That's toward the light, so we need to go that way at some point. The thing is, I almost feel like we need another altar. The nice thing is, once the doctor's done, we won't need him, or the scientist, sorry. Once he's done, we won't need him to do any more research for a while, so we can have him start working on stuff that way. Minerals there, there's metals there. Looks like we can just walk the pylon all the way up here. That's time dilation. Nope, nope, get out. What the hell? Third time. Oh, get out. Time dilation. Stop it. Don't want to be slowed down. Double cell one. Rock blockage is back here. That thing's expanding a lot. Okay, so let's pull another one of these. Rocks. The fact that I can build these on the fly now is probably the best upgrade we've got at this point. I'm thinking the metals maybe. Probably. Get rid of this. Here. Okay, so now we look for the metals. Maybe they won't be over here. A little bit of red. It's just me or those nucleus is getting significant. That way. There it is. First try. Advanced metals. Alright, now how are we gonna get this dang thing back? Right there. That's where you go. Metals going, we'll get that going. So those two work on that. I'll explore the area. We'll have the third guy work on building stuff. Should be this one. Far over here as we can. this one should be able to come way over here. Let's do autopilots. Do a basic one here. Want to. Let's just do a couple of basic ones going back. We have a ton of basic ones, not as many of the advanced ones. Ooh, that was really close. I think I had with like 3 meters on that one. One big one. This should connect back. Sweet. Now that's connected. That's connected. That connected. Got there. Over the tree thing, we started heading. So we need to keep going this way. Let's see if there is, because it almost looked like there was mineral over here. Let's see if there's mineral. We find all 3, just one raft or another. Missing. Very good. Good production. We need to make some more food. %. Why isn't he working on? Oh, because I have him in the wrong thing. Oops. Here you go, doctor. Work on the food for a bit. Had him in the wrong workstation. He's been sitting there all day, waiting for me to tell him to do something. My bad. Got rubidium over here. We have not harvested rubidium in a while. Let's just harvest some of that.
Yeah, would you mind checking our food supply?
So I know we're low on food. Fine. Okay, so we're good there. Got another hour till dark. That's where the rubidium is. That's zappy geek. That's the official term. That'll have you know. This is another core. Is it going? It's going this way. Going up over there. Probably past the zappy gate. Bad guess. Definitely looking that way. This way from it. Is this mineral? Minerals, huzzah.
Fuck. What's happening to me?
That's. That was weird. Something's weird there. Of course it is. There's some weird stuff everywhere we go. Damn planet. Back to the base. We'll talk to the scientist about if he can draw. You would think the scientist might be able to draw. That would make sense. Him to do that. Yes, I know. Radiation. We'll be back long before that. We're not going to pass out again. We made one mistake. Fine. So what we'll do now, scientist is in the social room. Hello, scientist. Here's a rubber ducky.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought
I'm
that
not sure
maybe
why
it
we're
could
giving
mean
him a
something
rubber
to you
ducky,
too.
but
Marie Skłodowska? Where the hell did you find that old thing?
Bukowska?
Oh, I use it as an anti-stress ball, so it's always lying around. Anti-stress ball? This duck was the first audience for so many papers I wrote. Time for Marie to get back to her proper job.
You just
So,
sign a
the
tattoo.
doc wants me to recreate his missing tattoo, but I'm not sure how to go about it. You think you could help? It should portray the Greek hero Sisyphus. You've come to the right man. I took an art course during my post-grad years. I think I should be able to come up with a professional composition. But of course, if you want to explore other options,
Do we
I
want
won't be
simple or
offended.
professional? We also discovered
I
something
thought
weird.
you'd like to know that I ran into a completely new kind of anomaly. First thing that came to my mind was that it's some sort of a prism distortion. Really? What gave you that thought? Well, it behaved as if the reality around me suddenly split up into many different fragments. Wise of you to bring it to me. Any observations on interaction? Well, it didn't seem to do anything specific to me physically. No radiation. But it sure was messing with my brain. Felt as if I was in several different places at once. In a way, you might have been. Huh? You mean? Remember how I told you that anomalies are places where our world intersects with the interworld? Well, what you're describing suggests a distortion in which it comes into contact with not one, but many proximity
Great.
planes.
Multiverse. Just what we want.
Entering it is likely to evoke a sensation of being in several parallel realities at the same time. Calling it a prism is accurate, because it refracts your consciousness into many simultaneous states.
How do I deal with it? As if I didn't have enough reasons.
Shit. As if I didn't have enough reasons to lose my sanity around here. Good point. Best not spend too much time inside them. Plus, I suppose it must make exploration very inconvenient.
So our minerals in a spot
Can I
where we don't want to
destroy them
spend
like
time.
the others? It should be possible. You just need to locate all of its cores and take them down one by one. All right. Thanks for the tip.
Got it. Talk to the doctor. Maybe he has a preference.
So, I have a tattoo designed for you. Oh, really? Can I see it?
Simple artistic. Is he a simple or an artistic guy? What? Sad. Simple.
Here. Beauty lies in simplicity, right? True. It's not quite like my old one, but it'll do. Thank you, man.
Hey, he
Let's
liked
get
it.
done.
Huzzah! Now we just need to build the tattoo machine. Alright, so what do we need to do for tomorrow? Tomorrow we need build the tattoo machine. Oh, he was working. Okay. Kitchen. They'll make food. Then in the workshop we need to make radiation filters. Assignments. We need to have botanist go to metals. Geos organic. Doctor works in kitchen. Like this. Sure. He is for sure a simple man. Hopefully. Let's see, it's we work a couple more hours. We get at least one of the things. Let's see if we can finish the tattoo machine. Nope, we cannot. That's 7 hours to make. Definitely will not be finishing it. But what's interesting is I wonder if there's a version of this game where it's not quite so time sensitive, because there's a lot I feel like we haven't done. There's several altars, several things we haven't built. Like, I don't know, it feels like they were missing a lot. I wonder if there's a like New Game Plus that lets you take more time.